What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Cleaning Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day. I know the title of the video just doesn't fit lawn service, okay? This is not a lawn service video. For those of you that follow the channel, you know I do lawn service, I do construction, I do just a lot of riding around and talking, okay? But this is a video to help somebody that might want to do a little project at their house and they go, man, you know, I don't want to pay a contractor to do this. I don't want to pay a handyman, right? So this is a you can do it video, all right? Very, very simple. Let me show you what we got over here, and then I'm going to show you how we did it. All right. Schlage door lock right here. Okay, striker plate. This is a bedroom bedroom model, which means it locks. Okay, no key on the outside, but it locks. All right, this would be the same application if you were doing a closet. Okay, what's the difference? A closet does not have a lock on it. All right, now if you got bad kids running around the house and people that like to pilfer in your stuff, you might want to lock on your closet. Okay? That's up to you. That's up to you. So, here's what we're installing today. We're going to be doing it on my bedroom here in the house that I'm building, my house. Schlage. Schlage. They say this name all different ways. But again, this is a bed and bath. What's the difference with the easy installation? Bed and bath, what's so simple about it, I mean, why is it a bed and bath? Because it has a lock on it. If it didn't have a lock on it, it would be called hallway closet, something like that. I probably have an old box. Anyway, let me get this opened up. I'm going to show you the parts we have, and then we'll go through the you can do it installation part. So here are the parts. Here's what we have. This is our handle. This is going to be inside. So if you got a bedroom, you want the lock on the inside. If you got a bathroom, you want the lock on the inside, right? Okay. And I was just kidding about the closets a while ago, by the way. You couldn't lock the closets with these because the lock would be inside. And there is a way to get in there and open it. But you would want one that was keyed. Okay. We got that. Ignore some of this other stuff. That's from another video idea. We have the lock barrel right here. We have the screws. And we have the striker plate, okay? And so I'm going to get us set up over here on this door and then walk you through this very simple process. Okay, so the tools that I would recommend for this, a Phillips screwdriver and a drill or an impact with a number 2 Phillips tip in it. Now, you could do it all with a hand screwdriver if you needed to, okay? But putting these screws into the wood of this door would be a little bit more difficult to do. All right, so the first step is we're going to take this. Now, what you want is you want the flat spot on this facing the room that you're going to be locking. In this case is the bedroom. If I turn it around this way, when it hits the striker, it's not going to close. Okay? I need it this way. All right? So it's very simple. And actually, you could probably run these screws in by hand. This particular door is MDF, which means it's a very, very soft material. All right, you do want to be careful not to strip those out. Okay, I'm going to have to move y'all over just a little bit here. All right, and remember, we want the locking mechanism in the bedroom, okay? So, I'm going to take this other piece, and we're just going to stick it in here. This is very simple. You got a hole on either side and a hole in the middle. That's 2 of them are round, 1 is square. Okay. Don't put the handle like this. You want to do it this way. All right. And then in the pack, you got 2 machine screws. those machine screws, you got to run them through there and get them lined up with the other side. All right, and I'll show y'all this on a handle that's not installed at the end of the video. Now for this, you do want to use a hand screwdriver, because if something gets off or cross-threaded and you put that battery drill or that electric drill or that air drill on it, these screws break very easy, they strip out. Bad things happen, okay? I get that one in, get it snug, so I can turn this handle and get it out of the way. And then I try to line the other side up. Here I'm starting it with my fingers. If you're really careful, you can start it with a screwdriver, it's okay. Now the truth is, I often use a battery impact to do this. But since I'm showing y'all how to do it, I don't want to teach you any bad habits, okay? Now I'm just going to snug that. And part of the reason I want to snug it is I want to look at this and I want to make sure this thing is pretty well straight. And that looks pretty straight there. I haven't checked the outside. Then you can kind of snug it down. Now if you get out there and you realize, oh, it's crooked, okay? You can always loosen them back up. All right, there we go. Now we got a door that's closing. Now I got to put my striker plate on. This is the striker plate. That barrel's going to go in there and lock, okay? Goes in here. Now what I want to do on this door is I want to see where that lock is hitting at. So this lock is going about 3/16 into that hole. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. That barrel is not catching right here on the edge, it's catching back here. So what I want to do when I install this is I'm going to put it as far back as I can, because I want that door to close good, you see. Now mine has already been routed out. You might have a casing that hadn't been. That's a whole different video. I don't have one on YouTube, but you can search it and you can find one, okay? So we're going to screw that in right there. All right, and if you're not familiar with my channel, I do everything in real time. By that, I mean I have not checked to see if this is going to work. So, there we go. It closes, it locks. Now, I already see an issue. See that? It closes, but it's not tight. You remember a while ago when I said I set that striker back? Well, I did set it back really as far as I could. I'm going to show y'all another little trick. Now, when I say I set it back as far as I could, I meant as far as I could to keep it inside this area that had already been routed out. Now, I have enough clearance here. I could have slid it all the way back against the jamb, but I wanted to show y'all something. You see this little slot in the striker? If you put a flathead in there and bend it, that makes this little piece go that way, which is going to give me the opportunity to tighten up the door a little. So let's see if that works. That's better, but it still feels like it could use just a little more. So let's see what that does. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what you want there. I'll show y'all one other thing about this lock that's important. Let's say that you get excited one day, you're not thinking, you lock this bedroom door, and you go into the kitchen, you say, oh, I forgot to get something in the bedroom. Oh my goodness, I locked myself out. What do? Well, you can take a flathead screwdriver, butter knife, you know, whatever you can use safely. There's a slot in these. See that? It's just locked, or it unlocked. It locked. It unlocked. All of these knobs, whether it's these or Quickset or the other various brands, I think all have some means. I don't think all of them are quite that simple, but they all have some means of unlocking them in case you accidentally lock yourself out, okay? All right, so I hope this video helped you. Very simple install. Look, doorknobs, I mean, I think those were about $25. Part of that's because we got that nice matte black finish. You can get doorknobs like that for probably 15 bucks. Maybe not with these kind of handles, but just the regular knobs. You don't have to pay a contractor. You don't have to pay a handyman. That is a very, very simple procedure, okay? That's something that you can do. And so that's what this is all about, encouraging you to do it. Now I told y'all I would show you this outside the package or outside the door. So let me get a knob set up here real quick and show y'all. All right, now these are round knobs. These are the temporary knobs I had on the house. But for example, in that door, I installed the bolt went in this way to lock on this side, right? And so all you want to do is you put the handle that goes on the outside through there. It's going through that middle square part and these two rounded holes, right? That's one side. And then the other side is just sliding on there. And what you're doing inside the door, you can't really see it, but you're lining that up. See how that's lined up right? That's going, you can't do it like that. You have to get it on there, okay? And then you're just simply dropping these screws in the hole. You get these screws started. And because I'm trying to do it for y'all as a demonstration, they're not wanting to start. That's the way it always works. All right. Huh, see, it's tight now. I mean, it's not tight, but it won't come off. And so then you just, depending on the door thickness is how much you're gonna have to tighten these, right? And so you just tighten it down. Now, if your door is thick enough, that sleeve's not gonna slide over that sleeve inside to align it perfectly. So you may have to move these outside plates a little bit. But again, a very, very simple procedure that you can do, okay? So I hope this helped you out. If it did, even if you're doing a Quickset or another brand, most of the stuff that I've told you is still going to apply. A doorknob is a doorknob, right? I don't even know what brand these were that I temporarily put in the house, but a doorknob is a doorknob. And 90% of the install process is going to be the same, okay? So if this helped you out, hey, drop me a comment, like the video, share the video, you know, if you think it'll help somebody. Doing little videos like this, I enjoy doing them, but they are time consuming. And so it certainly helps out, you know, the channel and the algorithm and all of that sort of stuff when you like and you comment and you share. Hey, appreciate you watching the video. Hope it helped you. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.